It is Sunday of week 3, and I'm back to make some fantasy decisions using my model here. There's a slight change of plans. My plan had been to stream 4 goalies this week. That was going to be Dobesh on Monday and later Wednesday, Picard Thursday, and then someone else Friday, someone else Sunday. I just sort of cycle through my bottom roster spot and stream a bunch of goalies. A couple of things changed. First, I had a pretty big lead on Friday, so I didn't need to stream in a bunch of points. Also, Roman Josi was announced that he's week to week, so it's a pretty big hole on my defense, which is already pretty thin. It was at the time just Werenski and D'Angelo healthy. I've got Josi out, Klingberg out, coming back soon, hopefully. And then, anyway, I just decided to grab Brady Shea because he would be filling in for Josi, and it would just be a perfect fill-in in the meantime. I decided to do nothing on Friday night because I wanted to get a game out of Zucker. So Zucker played Friday. So I did nothing Friday, let Zucker play. On Saturday, Zucker was going to be sitting on my bench, so I'll drop him for Brady Shea. Now it's Sunday. I still have an ad left. As you can see, my matchup is... I'm on the wrong date. As you can see, my matchup is very in hand. So not only do I not need to stream in any extra points today, I can actually dump Picard, who is set to play in about 45 minutes, because I don't need these points, and he should be very expendable, though I will check with my model here quickly. I'm going to filter for just my team, and so this is set for the date range of today to the finals of my fantasy league. And yeah, bottom here is Picard and Dobesh. Both are projected to be backups throughout the year. I think Dobesh has upside. He's had a great start to the year, and I'm planning to hold him for at least another week, see how that plays out. Picard is just incredibly disposable, so that will be my drop. As far as the ad, I'm looking for someone who helped give me points this week, and so I will set my model to week 4. Oops. Here we go. Should be a good week here. I've got 3 of the top 8 on my roster, so that's pretty fun. I'm going to filter out all of the owned players now, so we're looking at the free agency, and I'll filter out these injured players. Perfect. Alright, so we can stream Justin Falk, John Gibson, Marco Casper. Okay. Definitely lean towards a forward. As you can see, he's getting 15 fantasy points as opposed to these lower numbers above here. The reason it's these players are ranked above him is because compared to a replacement player of their position, they are more valuable. For straight points output, Marco Casper is going to be the top here. The problem is I don't think he's going to get in my lineup until Friday. I know everyone in the league plays Tuesday night, so there's not many streaming options. There's a handful of teams that go Friday, Sunday, which I believe the Red Wings fall under. But that doesn't really help me for this ad, because I'm not going to waste my streaming spot on my roster on a forward that has to wait until Friday night to get me any points. That doesn't make any sense. I would rather stream players in the meantime, and then when Friday rolls around, pick up Casper or somebody else who plays Friday, Sunday, there will be options. So I'm actually going to set this to a custom date range of the start of week 4 until Wednesday. So that'll get me the Monday, Wednesday off nights in this filter. And we'll take a peek. See if there's anyone I can get that plays Monday, Wednesday. Although, you know what? If every team in the league plays Tuesday, there is no way anyone gets me in Monday, Wednesday, because that would be 3 nights in a row, and that never happens. So I guess I just want to look at Monday. Oops. We'll go Monday to Monday. We got date range of 27th to 27th. Yeah, this week's kind of a pain for streaming. We'll re-rank the sheet. We will remove all the owned players. So we're looking at just Monday night, tomorrow night. And Tristan Jarry's pretty interesting, I think. So it'll be the start of a back-to-back because everyone plays Tuesday. I know Shilov's got the opening night start, but how have they been operating? They've been on a rotation, and it would be Jarry's turn to start. Well, that seems pretty nice. Squeeze in a goalie game Monday night. Ship him out on Wednesday for whoever looks good. I don't really see much else to do. Right? There's some forwards I could grab, but a goalie's pretty much always going to be better. There's a chance he doesn't play, of course. He is not confirmed. But even baking that in, right? Even if I say he's 80% to start, 80% of 4.7 is going to be more than 3.7, I think. That'll be close. Yeah, I just think it's the highest EV option. So let's do that. There's not much else to do tonight. Add Tristan Jarry. Drop Calvin Pickard. Just really a luxury to be able to. Did I double click that or something? Well, that was weird. All right, it went through. Tristan Jarry's here. Pickard is gone, and yeah, just feeling really good. I love this little momentum I've got going. Each week I'm in a good spot for my matchup, comfortable lead. Get to use my ads on Sunday for players that will help me build up a lead next week and keep the ball rolling. Eventually the ride's going to come to a stop, and we'll have to spend a bunch of ads on a Sunday to squeak out a win. But this is a really nice spot to be in. Feeling good about it.